Hello and welcome to Adventures in TV Land. For this video, I've come to Kenosha, Wisconsin to visit the Mars Cheese Castle. Now, for about a decade of my life, I made a trip to this part of the country 2 to 8 times in a year. And I would always pass by, not always, but a lot of times I would pass by this place. I have never stopped. And so today, I am making a stop just to see what the Mars Cheese Castle is all about. So let's go and check it out. The Mars Cheese Castle originally opened in 1947. It was inspired by the owner's name, Mario. So it was shortened to Mars. The castle part was inspired by a castle that the owner's mother owned in Italy. The original building had a large beer bottle on its roof, but it burnt down in 1957, and then a new store was built nearby. In 2011, the Interstate 94 was widened, and so the store actually had to move, and the store now it's twice as large as the previous building. It actually looks more like a castle than the original building does, with a watchtower and a drawbridge. And when it moved, the Wisconsin legislature actually passed a special statute to allow the store to keep its 80-foot sign at the new location, because there's actually a state law in the state of Wisconsin preventing any signage that large. Weezer held a record signing at the store in 2001, and the Mars Cheese Castle has been visited by Presidents John F. Kennedy, and Joe Biden, and Johnny Cash even visited once. So the 1947 is the year the first store was built, and 2011 is when the second store was torn down for the interstate and when this new building was built. There's the tasting room through there, you can see from here. It's just kind of a quick view of some of the items for sale here in the store. Got a wide variety of crackers, cookies. There's Isabel the Holstein. She has been a long-time member here at the Mars Cheese Castle. She had other members of her family at once upon a time, but she's the only one who remains, and you will occasionally hear a moo coming from her. There's the gift shop, souvenir shop area, where I have a wide variety of just, souvenir type items. In this area here we have the Wisconsin cheese area. They have all these cheese head hats for sale, but there's also other items of cheese. There's little stress balls and keychains and all kinds of other cheese-related knickknacks. There we got the King and Queen's throne. Here is a sampling Of some of the cheese items that are for sale here. Now this is just one cooler section of the cheese. Look at all those different flavors. We've got cheese curds too. We have some summer sausages and other meats. How cool is that? You've got a little thing of cheese. It's in the shape in the state of Wisconsin. There's another one in the shape of a cow and another one in the shape of the Mars Cheese Castle. Here we come to some of the cheese spreads for sale. You know, if you've got cheese, you've got to have a wine. Here is a selection of some of the wines that are here for sale. Here are some of the bakery items. There is a bakery in the store as well. Here are some other adult beverages, alcoholic beverages that they have for sale here. And there above the one cooler, there's a giant mural. This is also the restaurant area. This is where I sat. And like here, windows that kind of look like stained glass windows, even though they're not. Now, what I got to eat was called the King's Ransom. The King's Ransom consists of pepperoni, capicola, peppered ham, melted white cheddar cheese with a tomato, red onion, lettuce, and mayonnaise on a toasted baguette. In addition, I had the French fries and a cola to drink. I've got to say the sandwich was really good. They have a huge selection of New Glarus beers for sale here. New Glarus is a beer company that you can only buy in Wisconsin. You can't buy it anywhere else. Well, that was a short look inside the Mars Cheese Castle here in Kenosha, Wisconsin. If you've liked this video, hit the like button. If you disliked, hit the dislike button. Subscribe to my channel for further content and ring that bell for email notifications. This has been another adventure in TV land. Thank you for watching. Until next time, that's a wrap.